As you might guess from its name, the control board controls all functions of your St. Croix stove. It monitors system sensors to facilitate general operation of the stove and also ensures safe operation by shutting down the unit in the event the sensors detect a problem. Let's take a closer look at the control board. There are 5 buttons, a slide switch, and an LED light bar. Pressing the heat level button advances the heat level settings from 1 to 5, as indicated by the LED light bar above the button. Heat level 1 should be thought of as the pilot light setting of the stove when operating on a thermostat. The on-off button turns the stove on and off and is also used to reset the control board after it has sensed a problem and is flashing a diagnostic code. The auger button lets you manually feed fuel into the burn pot to prime it on startup or as needed. There are 2 options on the board for fine-tuning the lowest setting on your stove. Most of the time, the factory settings are perfectly adequate. If you feel that some adjustment may be necessary, you can adjust according to the following instructions. If you have further questions, you can consult your dealer. The draft trim button fine-tunes the heat level 1 draft setting. This is used to correct drafting problems related to having too much draft. Pressing the button once will lower the exhaust fan voltage by 5 volts. Pushing it again lowers it another 5 volts. On the 3rd push, the system resets to the default voltage setting. The feed trim button adjusts the fuel feed rate on heat level 1 only. Pushing the feed trim button will switch between 3 different adjustments. The normal or default setting is indicated when only the first LED light is lit. The low setting is indicated when the first and 4th LED lights are lit. This setting reduces heat output but will also create more buildup on the glass. The high setting is indicated when the 1st and 5th LED lights are lit. Selecting this setting produces the most heat available in heat level 1 and helps keep the glass a little cleaner when burning on a lower heat level. If the stove is unplugged or in the event of a power failure, the settings for the draft trim and feed trim revert to the default settings and would need to be reset. The slide switch controls the thermostat function. There are 2 modes of operation, manual and thermostat mode. Simply slide the switch to change modes. Unlike other multi-fuel stoves, the St. Croix stove functions very well in thermostat mode. By using a simple time delay between each heat setting, the St. Croix stove allows for certain fuel types that don't react well to sudden increases in feed rate. Without this delay, going from number 1 heat setting to a number 5 on another stove may overload the burn pot and extinguish the fire. The stove is not fully automatic when running on a thermostat. When the thermostat is not calling for heat, the stove will drop to the low number 1 setting as a pilot.